You can see the clouds of doom in the horizon.
You could bring that
I may have to use my superpowers and get rid of that thing.
Bring that lid in, please. Okay, well the next step here is what we're going to do is it's time to now remove these. And what we're going to do is what's called basically sparging. We're going to take water that we heated to about 165 degrees over here, and what we're going to do is we're going to slowly pour it through the grains that we have here. We're going to put these in a little container, sit there and hold it. Mike's going to do the honors of holding this. I'm going to let that drain a little bit. And now I'm going to pour hot water through that to kind of just get the rest of the sugars and the stuff that we paid for.
Without burning me.
Without burning Mike and without burning myself. So that's what we're doing here. Now there you have pieces of equipment for this that actually do it very slowly, very similar to what you would see like if you went past like a farmer's field or whatever, where it does like through like these little tubes. But it's you know, we're doing it like an old school, by hand.
Mortal.
Dumbing it down here. Okay. How you doing, Mike? You got it?
I'm good.
Muscles okay? Not fatiguing out on me?
Not fatigued yet.
Now, one of the things that you never want to do here is you never want to press on these grains. You don't want to squeeze the grain bag. And what happens if you were to do that, you'd get a lot of harshness and astringency out of it. And we don't want that. We just want, you know, the flavor, the roasted flavors, the aromatics and stuff like that. So we're not concerned about getting it all here. We're not doing what's called a mini mash. We're doing a steeping process, and all these grains actually do very well when you steep. In other words, you're just doing it like tea. We don't have to go through the whole process where we have starch conversion and all that other stuff, because most of our fermentables are over on the table over there, 7 pounds of malt, liquid and dry. So this is a pretty simple process, and yeah, it's not rocket science here. How's it looking, Mike?
Looks good. Looks like coffee. You taste like it a little bit, very weak though. It's like a very weak coffee. See how that's draining out? All the goodness is coming through.
We're going to do the same thing with this oak bag here as well. Do maybe one more through here. Again, we don't need to get it all. We got plenty. If you looked at the ingredient list, there was a ton of stuff in there.
A synergistic blend, as they would say. A proprietary blend.
I'll let you just hold that there until that drops out.
Becky, my deltoids, friendlies.
Now you'd be inclined to press that down, but don't do it, man! Don't do it, man!
Don't do it!
And whatever else actually drains out of there, we'll dump it out of this. Waste not, want not, as they say. Good. Now we'll do the same with the oat.